Okay, so let's think about this. So it's probably
playing with a dog.
It's probably like some Italian bread, like thick sliced. You know, like thick sliced, really crispy crust, but really soft on the end and doughy on the inside of the bread.
Yeah.
Okay, even sourdough
Is this
would be
a warm
good.
sandwich?
No, it doesn't have to be. Can
Doesn't
just be
have to
really
be.
fresh bread. Absolutely can be. Yes.
Oh, so your sandwich goes both ways. I like that.
It does. You could do it either way. You could do it toasted.
Oh.
Ooh, you could do it just kind of warmed up or like steamed almost. Like, I don't know. Something.
I've never steamed a sandwich.
Yeah, I can't say I've steamed one, but it kind of sounds good right now.
It'd be like soggy.
So they're
like, I like this extra water in my bread.
No, see, I guess that's the wrong thing to say. I should clarify and say lightly steamed because
You're like in the shower. You're like, just enough. Just enough.
see, I don't like soggy bread though.
As soon as
So
I'm done with
maybe
this shower, it's chow time. I'm going to Flavor Town, motherfucker.
Poured a tank and some whiskey in between my thighs. We're headed down to Florida, then I eat some Georgia pie. To the west, to Lake Tahoe and the midnight sky. Back across the map until we see the Nashville pines. I will see you so soon.
It's Thursday.
Yeah, it is Thursday.
It is Thursday.
The 15th.
February 15th, 2018. We have a special guest on today's SharkCast from the seminal R&B band, Jackson and the PoolSharks.
Yep.
Steve.
What up?
what up? What up?
Lead xylophonist.
Yes.
The Lawfest.
Except I'm really the lead bass player.
Oh, you're not doing rhythms bass anymore?
No, I think we're gonna get a new rhythm bass player.
Yep.
Yeah,
We've been talking. So stay tuned.
I'm just
for
gonna
that.
solo the whole time.
Oh, I hate that. I fucking hate that, dude. When bands do that. I've played open mics where you go in and it's like jam night open mic. So like usually you go in there and you play with the band that they have. But like I don't like to do that because they don't know what I'm about to do. So I'll like usually like, can I just play my song, you know?
And they never let them do it.
Sometimes they do, but there's a lot of people that like to come up
Like at the foot.
while I'm playing, like at the foot. Like this one dude, all of a sudden he's like, oh, I could solo to this song, and he's just soloing the whole time. It's like, dude, can you go away? And then at the foot, I'm playing, and like all of a sudden there's a like bongo player playing with me, and then there's like a violin playing, and they all don't know like what I'm gonna do next. And it's like, let's try to end this, everybody.
They're all playing different songs.
Anyway, Josh, can you hand me my notebook?
Yeah.
It's on the coffee table.
Yeah, I was playing a gig one time, and we were playing acoustic because our drummer he couldn't come for whatever reason, and we had very specific songs where it's like they have changes that you're not going to see coming. It's not just like a 12-bar blues, you know.
Yeah.
You're not just going to get it.
Yeah.
Because there's we do a dead stop here, dude.
Yes, I know. Like,
and
that's-
you're going to just keep playing because you don't know what it's coming.
Yeah.
And he did that and just got up like in the middle of us playing, and it was like I wasn't in a position really to be like, get out of here, because it was just like a fun party.
Yeah.
But I still don't want to sound like shit.
I
even
know,
though
that's how I feel, man.
and people are like, oh, you're great. You know, it's all great. And I'm like, well, yeah, but it was shit. It really was. And they're like, no, it's not a great. It's like, yeah, you guys are all drinking, having a good time. That's fine. But I feel like I just sucked.
Yeah, well, it's weird to have somebody just come up and be like, is this okay? I would never do that as a musician that's like played gigs before. I would never just walk up with my instrument to a stranger and start playing with him unannounced.
Didn't that drummer do that to you?
Oh, yeah. It was that night. There was a drum. Or was it the second time I played
I
there?
don't know, buddy. I think I've only seen you up there once.
Yeah, there's a drum set player. Me and a drum set.
A drum set player.
And like I'm doing like dead stops, and he's loud as shit. Me and my acoustic guitar, and it's like, dude, can you like take off? I only have 3 songs, buddy. Like, relax.
He's like, and I'm here to ruin all 3 of them.
I'm good though.
Oh boy.
Shit, boys. Okay, let's do this because fuck it. Jeff's already feeling weird. Shit's about to get weird.
See,
We're
I don't know if
21
that's good,
in this,
though.
This is the 21st issue.
episode. We're about to SharkCast review Kratom, which
See, it's called Kratom. I kept pronouncing it as Kratom.
I feel like I've heard people say that too.
I have Kratom.
I feel like how many did you take before?
4.
I'm only going to take 4, even
I'm
though it
gonna
says
take 4.
serving size 5.
I'm going to just finish whatever's left in the bag.
Perfect, Josh.
All right, there's
We'll
I think
lose half
48.
Half of this episode, so this might be it on this episode.
Yeah, you've made it 5 minutes in. That's probably the end.
I have no idea of what this is going to do to me, but I know that it's just an organic leaf. It's just the leaf, and it's supposed to, are you chilling on them?
I'm straight.
You already ate them?
Cheers.
Yeah, I ate them at work.
They smell nice.
Also, guys, they gave me the burps, so watch out, Danny.
Ooh,
I don't burp, so I might be farting over here.
great.
Don't worry, guys. I'll make sure I get it right into the mic.
It happens
See?
all the time. It's an inevitability.
So you can buy this at
I got it at a smoke shop.
Yeah, smoke shop. It's not fucked up. We're not doing drugs, Ma. Okay.
Isn't the FTC trying to like outlaw this shit?
I think they were a while ago,
Why?
but because why is weed a Schedule 1 drug? You know,
True.
that's why. Because I don't know.
All right, so we'll actually finish the review
Later.
That's
The review will be happening throughout the cast, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at the end, we'll rate it. Jeff's already probably got his rating.
So, last night was Valentine's Day, boys.
Oh yes.
Did you make love last night, Steven?
Well, a lover boy never tells.
Okay, keeping it.
No.
Keeping it close to the vest, you know.
Yeah, it seems like he might have.
I
He
mean,
may have.
my lady did buy me 4 boxes of
Candy underwear.
a very awesome.
How does that work, by the way? I've always thought about that.
The thing is, she wanted me to wear them, and I'm like, no. But she bought me.
You guys were sticking these in each other?
These are Pajoy sticks.
sorry.
These Pajoy sticks. They're chocolate cream-filled biscuit sticks, and they're incredible.
They are very delicious.
She bought me 4 boxes. I love her to
Yeah,
death.
they are pretty good. I tried one.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I went to a Mexican restaurant. Me and Amanda, we went to, I forget what it's called, but we went to Mexican Town.
Okay, right on.
Yeah.
Did you go to Del Taco?
No.
Yeah, Josh.
No, Josh. But we're standing, waiting. Guess who walks through the door, Jeff?
Jack White.
Boom. Nope, the Lucid Furs.
Oh.
Dan and Karen were there. So it was, shout out to the Lucid Furs. Once again, check out that previous episode. But we're like, they're like trying to get a table. They're like, we'll have 2. And then the server or whatever, she's like, do you guys want to make it a 4? And it's like, why are you putting me on the spot like this? Like, no.
I don't want to hang out with them.
I'm sorry, guys. You know, they probably don't want to hang out with us either. I don't want to be like, yeah, let's just all sit together. I thought that was weird,
It was Valentine's Day.
right?
Yeah.
It's like, no, we'll just do the 2 still. It was kind of weird, I thought.
It's a little presumptuous, you know.
Right?
Assuming
You
you're
don't know
swingers.
me.
Virally.
Yeah. You don't know. We just had a podcast with these guys.
You should have a fucking podcast, lady. No, check out that. Check out the list first. Check out Jack White.
Jackson the Pool Sharks.
Yes.
Jack White
all
and the
of our
Pool
other friends
Sharks.
that are in bands.
So, Steven,
Yes.
what bands
Yes, and
were you in previously?
oh man. Well, before I was in
When did you start playing bass and guitar because you play guitar first, right?
Yeah, so I started playing guitar when I was, I think, 12, when I was in about 7th grade. I think I heard like Nirvana and Weezer for the first time, and I was, just inspired and wanted to play something. I actually was going to play flute for a second.
Damn, dog.
Dude, you should have stuck with flute. You get so much more ass. with flute.
It's true. It's unbelievably true.
Way less teardown, also.
The only reason I wanted to do it was because my mom had one. So it was like, oh, we already have one, so
Yeah.
let's do it. And I did that for about a day, and it was like, no.
You didn't want to be a flautist, huh?
No, I wasn't flouting it. I didn't want to flout anything.
Honey, the boy shall be a flautist. He'll use my grandfather's flute.
Imagine if Steve was in the band playing the flute still.
Dude, Jeff Tall.
See, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know why. It was just like, oh, we have this,
Yeah.
so I guess I could just do that. But then my dad was like, when I was young, I used to play drums. So I was like, okay.
Your dad was like, way cooler.
Yeah. And he had a band too. He was like, I had a band. We played a couple of shows, I'm like, oh, that sounds cool, But at the time, I wasn't really into music quite yet.
So you were like, I'll take the flute.
Yeah, exactly. But shortly after that, then my dad,
holding his flute.
Sorry.
I got a second flute, and then I decided instead of drumsticks, I just used 2 flutes to hit the skins.
Expensive.
Yeah, wow.
But no, he actually kind of got back into it, so he bought a kit, and then he was going to teach me, how to play to a metronome and stuff.
Cool.
But then I kind of lost interest in that, and then I saw a couple of my friends play in the talent show at the middle school, and they were doing guitar. It was just a simple. I think it was Cadillac by Mest. Have you ever heard that song?
No.
I remember that band Mask, but I
Dun,
don't
dun,
remember.
dun, 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 dun. Top down, seat back, rolling in my Cadillac.
Sounds
Pull
sweet.
it up.
It's a real, it's a real chunky power chord pop punk riff. But I realized like how simple it sounded, and the kid down the street from me had like just listened to it on the, on his radio or whatever, and just listened to the song and figured out the power chords, which blew my mind. I was like, wow, you can just like listen to a song and figure it out.
Yeah.
It's not a great song. I think they're from Michigan though.
Are they?
I think they are.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that guy is so pop punk.
So cool.
Look at the frosted tips.
I like that drum beat. Oh, that's so... Everyone did that fucking fisheye in a room.
I know, you're totally right, God.
That was all over the 90s.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Put your fucking shirt on, you
This is where I
douchebag.
come from.
Oh,
Yeah,
Teen Wolf.
When I was a kid, I used to do
Teen
shit.
That's
Wolf.
actually Michael J. Fox, just so you know.
Okay.
All right, wait,
That's
guys.
enough.
Yeah, we can guess how the rest of the song goes.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like, I think pop punk like might be my kryptonite.
Yeah. It's your
I like
least
pop
favorite?
punk.
I hate pop punk.
I don't know.
Well, also,
See,
too, I
depend-
don't like anything.
Yeah.
I've really
Yeah.
been thinking about that lately, you guys. I fucking don't.
Wow.
You
Nothing.
say you do, or you don't.
You
You
know
say
what?
you do, don't.
You liked those crackers at one time.
Yeah, I liked the crackers.
Yeah, dry as hell, but
Yeah. For the value. For the value.
he liked them for the value. You're right.
Yeah. No, I hate to. I mean, I'm gonna go see it, but like,
What do you think? NoFX. Would you say they're kind of pop punky?
I never really listened to NoFX.
they're not.
Damn it.
They're not pop punky.
They're not pop.
They're not
punky.
pop punky, but they're like they got some hooky ass choruses. Questionable.
Not questionable.
Questionable. How many songs do they have?
A lot.
Some of them are probably.
Questionably poppy.
Yeah.
No way,
Well,
guys.
but
You
they,
probably like it.
of the little I've heard of them, they have a little bit of a harder edge.
They do for sure.
For sure, where they're
For
not.
sure, they're not so like childish,
Yeah.
but they are childish.
See, but then again, I can get down on some Newfound Glory, like shit like that. I like
liked Newfound Glory. Too, yeah. Back in the day.
We've already had our My Chemical Romance talk.
Yeah.
Me and Jeff are not even closet fans. We're just straight up fans.
Your My Chemical Romance talk.
Yes.
That's right.
My Chemical Dirty Talk.
I'm also openly reggae.
Oh,
I get down on reggae.
yeah, absolutely.
Severely, yes. So,
We were just talking about people ruining the Bob Marley thing with people
dude, if Bob Marley came
wearing
back,
shirts, Bob Marley shirts. Name 3 Bob Marley songs. If you can't, take that goddamn shirt off.
if Bob Marley would
Give
have
it to
come
somebody
back,
else.
if he were to have like 1 hour of life, and he'd be like, "Is this all what you fucking took from my music?"
Yeah.
He'd never stop throwing up. Yeah, exactly.
He's like, Jesus Christ. I mean, they used him to sell fucking any type of marijuana paraphernalia, and he's like, wait a minute. Dude, I was like talking about oppression and fucking fighting the system.
Yeah.
You know, power to the people. And this is what you fucking people.
You dummies who
I
just
know,
like want
it's
to
like,
do
oh
like,
my
I
God.
smoke weed too.
Yeah, like, oh, you guys are fucking assholes.
I don't know. I don't think he'd care that much. I think he'd be like, "Hey, whoa, I'm alive for a little bit."
Yeah, but in my
Fucking
mind,
crazy.
in my mind, I like to think he'd care.
I think he would. The weed is so good now, though, too, that he might just be so baked that he'd be like,
He's like,
it's
damn.
all good, man.
I'm huge.
What do you guys think Elvis, if he came back?
Elvis.
He'd get some tail.
If he just showed up.
If he came back, what would he think?
Yeah.
He'd probably be doing saying some racist shit on Facebook. Right?
Yeah, he'd have a lot of controversial tweets.
Maybe he'd be president. Who knows?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, right.
No.
Dude,
Josh, you're wrong.
you never know, man.
Yeah, he's dead, so we can't say for sure.
What, I have a fuzzy in my beard?
I thought you were
Ooh,
trying
you
to.
got it. It was a
Sorry.
long hair.
I scared you with my grabbing at you.
No, I had a feeling there was something in my beard, and it's okay.
So what didn't you like about the drums?
I liked them, but I think it might have just been something about the coordination. It's like I had to be doing something with my
Yeah.
foot, my feet, both of my feet,
Yeah. It's
and
a tough thing
both
to
of my
do.
hands, where it was like the guitar was more
first.
appealing because it was like, oh, I just, it's like all I have to worry about is 2 hands and 1 hand is just strumming.
My fingers.
You were
yeah.
like, fuck
Yeah.
my feet.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't even have to use these stupid things.
But then pedals come into play, and it's like, well, no, I got to use my feet, but
You're
it's
like,
not
oh,
like
no.
the drums.
No.
It's not rhythmic. I don't have to be constantly on it. So
Yeah.
I don't know. And I wanted to start a band. Like I started fantasizing about having a band and having an album.
How old were you
12, maybe 13.
when you were thinking about that?
Yeah,
about that
and I
time.
used to fantasize about like, I want a band. And actually, I was proud because I remember when I was a kid, it was like 2003 or 4 or whatever, and I was like, in my head, I was like, oh, my first album's 2006, then it's like 2008, and then it's like 2000, then I take a little break, and then it's like 2011,
Yeah.
and then it's like 2013. It's like I was planning it all out, and I did actually get my first ever musical thing out in 2006, so I kind
Damn.
of hit that original goal in my head, where it was like
Nice.
only a couple years out. Like
yeah.
me and my band, Brandenburg, was the first band I was ever in high school.
It's called Brandenburg.
Brandenburg, yeah, after
I
the
remember
park.
that band.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, after the park.
You
And
don't know Brandenburg Park. It's a Chesterfield thing.
I
Do you?
heard about it.
see, and I had never been to the
That
park.
was like my jam. That park. I spent a lot of days there.
I heard about the fucking park from you. You love that fucking park, man.
I do.
We get it.
So does everybody. We get
park.
it.
It's a nice
dude.
park.
It's the first time I talked about it, dude.
It's on the water,
Give me a break, man.
That pier is dope.
Everybody, like, that park is notorious for being the cool park.
It is.
Brother got arrested in that park once.
I've seen a couple people get arrested at that park.
I've seen people get arrested at the park.
You've probably seen a lot more around here.
Yeah, Kennedy Park.
But the parks
Oh,
around
Kennedy
here aren't like anything near that park. Like that park, you
a
could
good
stay
park.
there. You could stay there till like all night.
You got
could
the
sleep
boat
on bench.
launch. You got
And
fucking
the water's right there.
the
Like around
bathrooms.
here, I feel like cops are rolling by.
Dude, cops
Trying to
roll
get
through
you.
the park.
Yeah, that's
they
what I'm
drive
saying.
through that fucking thing.
You can't like hang out there late and get rowdy. Like you could be yelling out in Brandenburg.
So, what's your thoughts on the park?
He's never been.
No, I have. I eventually went. We took band pictures there, of course, because we were named after the park, so we had to take our pictures there. But
so did we back in middle school.
we were in high school. But yeah, I'd never been to it before the band, and then I hung out there several times after that. It was cool. I never got too rowdy there or anything, but go there pretty late at night.
Yeah.
I think I went on a date there once. Yeah.
Nice.
I conducted a band there once.
Oh,
Right.
Wow. I'm
Jeff was
impressed.
getting rowdy.
With my baton, bitches.
All right, Shark Attack, Steve.
Oh shit.
If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
I think that'd be time travel. Ooh, for sure.
That's a good one.
Okay.
I'm a sucker for time travel, dude.
Yeah, me too.
When I was a kid,
Love that shit.
we had like 5
good one.
movies on VHS that I'd watch, and my favorite by far was Back to the Future.
Absolutely.
I watched it over and over and over, and there was nothing on TV. I just had 4 channels over the antenna. I didn't have maybe a little more than 4,
Did you
but
have scramble porn?
no, because I didn't have cable then.
Damn, dude.
It was a sad childhood. But yeah, so I watched Back to the Future over and over for years, and my parents never told me there were sequels. So I had no idea. I'd always see the to be continued at the end, and I just thought that was like a movie thing. Like, oh, you're fucking with me, right? Like you're just telling
You're
me
just
there's.
like writing it in your head, like, man, I wonder what Marty and Doc would do.
I did. That's exactly was my thought.
You're like writing it down, like,
What's wrong with this kid? Like that was what it was. What's wrong with
I
his
don't remember
kids?
it enough.
Yeah,
it's your kids.
something's got to be done about your kids.
He's like, what? Did they turn out to be assholes or something? It's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Fucking A. Okay.
So time
cool.
travel's always fascinated me,
Yeah,
man.
right on. I love that shit.
Yeah.
I can fuck with it for days. Except I don't really fuck with Doctor Who.
I love
never watched
Doctor
it.
Who. You don't like you like time travel and you don't know Doctor Who?
I should watch it. I know.
Oh,
Doesn't
it's
have
so
a
good.
station.
My cousin's really into it. Yeah.
What's Doctor Who? I've heard of it. I've heard of it.
You don't
but I
have to
didn't watch
fucks
it.
with the first shit that was like from the 70s and 80s, 60s even maybe. That stuff's I don't know. It's not current enough. At least not to keep my interest.
Doesn't hold up.
Yeah, but the latest 9-10 seasons, all good shit. It's all space shit and time travel and like interdimensional
Go
stuff.
to Jeff's Facebook and look at that one video. That was pretty cool. Captain Marvel.
Yeah, that was dope.
Well, I'm looking it up. What's
I
going
think
on
I
with
saw you posted this.
It's just like a super old fucking.
Yeah, dude. All he was doing was jumping on people
superhero
and
movie.
tossing them.
Right here.
Like, all he's doing is jumping on them and tossing them. It's so dope.
Yeah, full screen that bitch.
This is awesome. Dan Regenauer, how I found this is Dan Regenauer found it and he tagged me in it.
Is he just killing those guys?
Look, watch this guy. Get the fuck out of here.
Please sped it up.
Here you go. Get the fuck out of here. Get the
Bitch.
fuck you. Oh shit. Fuck you guys.
Comes out of nowhere.
Fuck you. Killed him.
Oh my god.
From downtown.
Fuck you. Jump on a bam.
Just like threw him off a cliff.
What is
Fuck you.
Oh, look at him go.
Oh man.
This guy's,
Oh no.
yeah, that's a great video.
He tricked that
Wow.
guy. That's still technically he threw that guy off. What is this crap? Oh,
Incredible
sweet.
2
Incredible 2.
preview.
Dope.
Oh, I'm excited about that, honestly.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be sweet.
So was that guy's superpower just picking people up and throwing them?
It looked like he got the job done.
I mean, it seemed to be really effective.
That
think
one
he did
from,
some pushing.
from downtown was sweet. He was just like on that hill. Fuck you! You guys doing some illegal shit?
Just runs up on that dude and he's like,
Toss him.
I love it. All
That's a
right.
great video.
Fantastic. How about you, Danny? What would your superpower be?
I've always thought teleportation is cool as fuck.
Okay, that one's cool. You,
That
Joshua?
would be my second choice, actually. That's like another. Yeah, that's great.
I would love to be able to do that. That'd be incredible.
See, I feel like time travel and teleportation like are the two best because teleportation, you can just teleport yourself into the middle of the air and you just fall for a little bit. It's kind of like flight, and then you can just teleport to the next spot. So it's kind of like flying.
Yeah.
True.
But I mean, if those two are taken, because I'd take a combo,
Well, no, you don't get a combo.
I would take a combo of those two, teleportation and time travel. Fuck it. Anyways, flight would be next.
Okay.
And you, Jeffrey?
Mine, I've thought about this for a long fucking time.
I'm sure you have.
You guys haven't covered this before? Oh,
I feel like I thought about
honored.
this. I feel like I thought about this like every day for like 15 years. And
It's not going to happen.
So it's changed a lot, I bet.
yeah, it has, because I used to think it was super speed. No. I like super speed.
Would be pretty
speed's
cool.
good.
Fucking dope. But telekinesis. The power to move you.
Ooh, to move me?
To move anything.
You just clean up your room real quick.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't though, because I'm so fucking lazy.
The Molecule Man.
Okay, that's a cool one. That's a cool one. Wow, Josh, out of nowhere.
I always felt like telekinesis, I just wonder, especially like if you just suddenly have it, like that's going to expend so much mental energy. Because like you said, like cleaning your room, it's like your books got to go in the shelf and your underwear's got to go in this drawer, and you got to make everything go into the right space, like all over the room. So I would feel like when you figure it out, like you'd just be like exhausted after you do that. You just like collapse on the
I
floor.
feel like it'd be probably.
You know what, Steve?
feel like it would be-
I didn't shit on your superpower.
I feel like it would be pretty easy. Like you would just be like, that thing goes there, and you just like, it goes there, and then you do the next thing there.
Imagine you could just move
Yeah.
everything at once.
But what Jeff would be using it for is he'd be laying on his bed, and he would just have his comic book, so it flips the pages,
Holds it right up.
Yeah, sure. That'd be cool.
right?
I'd be using it for a lot of things, like fighting crime.
Would you use it to wipe your butt?
Yeah.
Yeah, why wouldn't I?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, you'd never have to wipe your butt with your own hand. How primitive is that when you've got telekinetic powers?
Did you wash your hands? Don't need to.
Can't believe you even
I use my mind.
Of course I would. Oh, man.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That would be pretty awesome.
I told you, I thought about this for a long time, you guys. That's when I was like, okay, that's it. That's the one.
I always used to like to be able to control fire.
Oh, pyrokinesis.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? Okay.
Like the
Pyrokinesis.
Pyro and the X-Men.
Yep.
Fantastic Four, Human Torch.
His is like totally different. The Human Torch. The Human Torch is like one of those ridiculous characters. He's so powerful.
Supernova.
Yeah, if he goes supernova, he's gonna melt the atmosphere, and then we die. The whole the Human Torch literally is holding like Earth in his hands. I feel it, and if we piss him off, I'll end it.
He's also just like a fly-by-night playboy kind of guy.
Yeah.
Human Torch movie comes out in 2026, I believe.
And never say never, man.
Should be on the schedule. I think they schedule that thing like 10 years in advance, something like that.
Right.
I'm thinking
Even longer.
I'm thinking the next big thing they do is Avengers versus X-Men. 'Cause now it can
That
be
would
done.
be crazy.
Yeah.
Now it can be done.
We still got West Coast Avengers.
That would be crazy, dude.
Josh, where are you pulling out West Coast Avengers? They ain't gonna be no damn West Coast Avengers.
Dude, I've been studying up.
No, it's gonna be called New Avengers, Josh.
Fine. West Coast is too, I don't know. New Avengers makes more sense.
Yeah.
Steve,
Yeah.
so were your influences?
Oh, man.
What were you listening to as a kid, and what are you listening to now?
Oh, man. As a kid, no one knew me by name. Just my own house party because nobody came.
You've said enough.
So Sum 41, yeah.
Totally.
When I was in middle school, it was like Sum 41, Blink 182, Newfound Glory. But then I was, but then I was listening to Nirvana and then
I have
Weezer.
another one of these?
Oh, absolutely. I share the Pajoy. This is a joyous occasion.
Nice.
I really love how it says filled with pleasure.
It does say that.
Yeah, I've been like
Gross.
laughing at this.
And it's not a lie.
oh boy. Okay, now.
But
Sorry.
Nirvana was a big influence.
Okay.
though.
Yeah, totally.
Nirvana's pretty dope.
What's your favorite album?
Oh, my favorite album by Nirvana. Oh man, I guess it would. If I really think about it now, it probably at one point it would have been In Utero
That's a good
Yeah.
one.
because
that
it's
one.
raw. You know, it's like raw. It's
Totally.
like primal. But when I really think about it, like Nevermind is like an absolutely perfect album. It's like the closest to a perfect album I've ever heard. Every song is a damn anthem. You know, but it's not meant that way, but it's like catchy, but it's not like
There's like
it's real.
there's an essence of this guy might kill himself later in life when I listen to Nirvana, because it's just like it hits you. It's so deep. There's so many feelings like built into the music. I feel
Yeah.
like.
Have
Or
any
even his voice, just his voice.
on that same kind of wavelength? Have any of you guys listened to Jeff Buckley?
I have
Yeah.
a little bit.
I never
but-
really have, yeah, but I've
Jeff-
always heard he's great.
Jeff Buckley wrote an album
He
named
was.
Grace, and it's like
Yeah.
haunting and beautiful and a lot about death. And then, like, shortly after it was done, he died. It's crazy.
He went swimming with his clothes on.
In the Memphis River,
Yeah,
and
he died.
didn't come out. At the end, he's part of the 27 Club too.
Alcohol was probably involved.
Steve, you
I would be
said
surprised if it
he
wasn't.
went swimming with his clothes on.
No, he did. That's what it was.
And I was like,
He probably did drown because we jumped into that pool with our clothes on.
I'm surprised
Hard,
I didn't drown.
hard
Yeah.
as shit to swim
my
with
God.
boots on.
Serious. Oh, I'm surprised. I had the fucking Sambas on. The boots, I would have just sunk to the
it was
bottom.
like
all those
freaking drowning.
all those pictures, I'm floating at the very top because I'm like, I'm not going down. I can't fucking get any further down. Than
all
this.
so for the listeners, we really early in the band we took pictures at Anchor Bay's
Aquatic Center.
Aquatic Center with our clothes on underwater because we're the pool sharks.
Yep.
The photographer, terrible swimmer. He's in the fucking water. Every photo has his feet in there. All of them have his feet. And like we're just dying. And all of the pictures also have Scott. His shirt's all the way up. His hips are just hanging. It's hilarious.
oh shit, dude, that's really funny.
Are those online?
Yeah, some of them.
Not
We were supposed to have scuba divers that night who were gonna like help us out, and we were gonna like try to chill down deep in the fucking pool and take photos, which would have been cool. But
Yeah.
we didn't get the scuba divers, and so we just had to hold our breath, and that sucked.
and the dude that was taking the pictures, he's like
He's a really good photographer, but like that's a weird condition to be taking photos.
He was a really bad swimmer. Sorry, dude, if you're listening. But
He's like, hey, fuck you guys. No one ever asked me to take pictures in water.
we did.
We did, and
I wonder if he put it on his resume.
I don't know. I don't know if he got any shots. There was a lot of questionable.
Can kind of take photos underwater.
Yeah,
Aquatic photography.
capable. No quality like guaranteed.
Yeah, no guarantees.
We still got some gems out of that. I was happy with that.
Sure, it was
I agree.
It's awesome that all you guys had long hair too.
That is well.
Yeah.
I
don't think
just
you-
cut
I don't
my
think you
hair.
had long
I
hair.
just cut my hair for that one. Not for that, but
Yeah, that's
right
with
before
Cams that
Cams
I
in
ruined
there.
my fucking boots.
it. I ruined that shirt. It's all faded and nasty. Anyways,
So, boys, we had talked about Logan Paul before. Did you hear this
he's
new
back?
thing?
No, is he back?
Okay, so Logan Paul, to catch you up, Steve.
I've heard a little bit about it.
Logan Paul, he went to the Suicide Forest. What's it called?
Akihara.
And he does like a blog, and his blog is like just dumb. He does dumb shit.
Sure.
Anyway, he finds a body hanging
in the suicide forest
in the suicide forest,
Japan.
and then vlogs about it with the dude in the video.
I think
and
I
they're
saw,
fucking
like, a
around,
clip.
and everybody's like all upset about it.
Yeah, everyone was super upset.
Because he was like making a joke or something about
Yeah,
it.
it was like a total. His whole thing was a big joke. But his new thing, his first video back, he is tasing dead rats. He like catches a rat in a rat trap, and then he has a real taser and he's like tasing the rats, I guess. I haven't seen this video, but I was saving it for the on air
they're
time.
fucking.
Oh, he's doing it for controversy.
Well, he had this
Absolutely.
whole thing. They banned him from like YouTube.
Yeah, that's what it
I
says
heard
right
they
there,
weren't gonna ban him.
They probably didn't, and now they're. I think they did ban him at one point, or that he couldn't like make money off of his videos or
Yeah.
something.
So why do we care if they're dead?
Yeah,
It's
I
just
agree.
it's not that you care about the dead rat. It's that like this kid's being an asshole.
He is being an asshole. I'm not going to
He's being a total
deny
fucking
that.
asshole.
But like, oh yeah, I don't
It's
know.
his
For
first
science.
video back. Well,
His first video back after that shit. Yeah.
and I
Science.
watched another video of him on this new show
He looks
on
like a
how
fucking,
he
he looks like a fucking asshole.
He's like apologizing. He's just like, the only person that did wrong was me. Like
Yes.
saying all this
We
shit.
know, dumbass.
This huge, this heartfelt, like he's like acted like he's all sad about it. And then he does this. This is why people are upset.
Here's my redemption.
Man,
Yeah, right.
It's just dumb. Fuck that kid.
It's like, what'd you
SharkCast
do?
says, fuck Logan Paul.
What'd he do? Fucking find his mom's taser?
Eat some Tide Pods.
Yeah, eat some Tide Pods
Probably
for
will.
fucking challenge. He
Probably
did.
fucking did.
he ate some Tide Pods for.
I can't believe that's a fucking thing. They do look delicious, though. I will say. I've always thought that, but obviously I'm
never thought
not
they
dumb
looked
enough.
delicious.
I use those
What
all
are we
the time. And
I'm not like, this. I'm like, this looks like chemicals.
yes.
It's a nice color. It's like, ooh, is that like a cream?
Josh is like, I wasn't the only one.
Yeah, I mean, once I heard that people were eating them, I'm like,
Kind of had a little bit of a sigh of relief.
I'm like, oh, okay. I'm not the only one who thought they looked fucking like candy. But people actually ate them. And they're eating them regularly. Like, it's
Are they eating them?
yeah. There's videos of kids eating them. There's like so many of them that
Are
like,
they eating them or are they just biting into them? Are they like swallowing the shit?
I don't know. I haven't given any attention to this
Me
shit
either.
because I don't
It's
want
so
these
dumb.
kids to get
But
more
I feel
views
like
for doing
they're-
this
yes.
shit.
It's like I look at those. I'm like, these are suspiciously cloudy. These are not like.
Yeah, this is not edible.
This is not something I want to ingest.
Dude, that orange and that blue though, that swirl. with the light,
Oh my
I'm just
gosh.
telling you, man.
Josh did before we
Orange
started
blueberry.
recording. He was like, "We should review Tide Pods."
We should.
Do you remember L'Oreal Kids?
Yeah.
It smelled so good.
Yeah.
The watermelon. When I was a kid in the shower, I'm like,
Kids shampoo smells
Not
too
good.
good.
L'Oreal Kids. Do you remember that shit?
shit, yeah.
It smelled so good.
Fucking A. Garnier
Smelled delicious. I'll
Fructis.
still get that shit.
Still smells like
if they have
apples.
it. Do they?
You're gonna wash your hair with baby shampoo?
Yeah, dude. No, kids. Josh.
Sorry.
They're kids.
Some tears.
Not infants, Josh.
Jeez. What is he talking about?
My bad.
When Joe was born and he was being a baby.
What?
When my brother was born
As you do.
and he was just a baby.
As he does.
My mom was giving him a bath and she's like, yeah, we have to use this special shampoo because it doesn't hurt the baby's eyes. So my instant thought was, as a child,
more
I was
tears.
like,
Let's
why
test
don't-
it.
I'm like, why don't they just do that with all shampoo?
You got the
ability. Yeah.
kid right there, Jeffrey.
Like, just all shampoo should do that.
That's
Smart
true. That is true.
Well, I guess I don't know why they don't.
Adults can handle this.
That's funny.
There's not
clever.
there's
Damn
not-
good point.
There's not a good reason as to why they don't do that. There's not.
Yeah, I wonder what that is. Like, what causes the tears?
Beauty. There's pain with beauty. All right.
Well,
Don't you forget it.
Don't you ever forget it. So, Steven, back to you.
oh yeah.
Yeah, what do you
Steven,
want?
Sorry, we go off on tangents, everybody, but we're having a good time here.
I'm okay with tangents.
What do you? Real quick before hold your question. What do we feel like? Do you feel like you ate kratom? Because I don't really feel like I ate kratom. I feel like I'm in a good mood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I also have been drinking whiskey water
Yeah.
and I had a cigarette earlier.
I feel like I've had a natty daddy because I have.
Natty Daddy.
Natty
25.
Daddy.
Natty daddy is fun to say.
We will drink Natty Daddies.
Okay, so that's just the Kratom update. Go ahead, Jeff.
How many times have you done Kratom now in your life?
If we're, well, I guess it'd be one, but if you count it per how many I took, that's 4. So
Four times?
4 times tonight. Wow.
No,
Damn, Steve.
he doesn't try anything. He just does it.
I just do it 4 times the first time.
To be fair, a serving's only 5.
Yeah, we didn't
Which
even do
is
it.
Give me another one. Where are they? Let's
Yeah,
do
I'll
the
take
real,
one. I'll take one more.
Let's do
I
the real serving size.
honestly don't really feel anything.
No, I feel like a
Take 2, Steve.
You're a big guy.
You're a big boy.
Who's tough now, huh?
We find out that 5 is where we all have allergic reactions.
How many did you eat, Josh?
I had 4.
Yeah.
And now
Yeah.
5.
Now I've had 5.
Was it, 4 was a good start. You know, you don't want to eat like 8 right out the bat.
4 just seemed like a good number to me.
Now the other thing is, I don't think it's been that long since we took them.
40 minutes.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
it's been longer than I thought.
A little bit less, probably
So-
half hour.
Okay, let's get
Yeah.
off Kratom. Kratom.
Can't
whatever
get off
the fuck
Kratom.
it's
We already
called.
took it.
Yeah, and yeah, true.
Yeah,
Danny had said, because once again we had the fucking Lucid Furs on last week.
Check out the episode.
Danny,
Yes.
Dan of that band, super into old games. Danny
Oh,
said you're
yeah.
super into old games.
Oh,
Steve is
dude.
super into.
I'm
Retro
very into
games.
it, and I actually listened to it. And Dan is somebody I'd like to meet because
I can make this
it
happen.
sounds like we have some common interests there.
Yeah,
Retro gaming.
we can have
retro
him on the
gaming,
retro
dude.
gaming episode.
Yeah,
I didn't know we were having a retro gaming
Yeah.
episode.
I thought
That
that,
would be
this
pretty
is what was
cool.
happening right now.
No,
Okay, my bad.
it was too late of a notice.
we'll do it.
Yeah, because we want to like get the system going and like play like our favorite games. And
I got
shit.
So to expound on that, Jeff, yes,
nice
I am
vocabulary.
very into it.
Okay.
So I have
yeah,
let
tell
me
them
think.
all the things you.
Okay, so let's think about. I'm going to try and go in chronological order here.
Oh, I like this. Okay.
So I think the earliest system I have is original NES.
Okay.
I have a Super Nintendo.
Awesome.
I have a Sega Genesis,
Great system.
a Sega 32X,
Didn't
and a
fuck with
Sega CD. So I have the full trifecta
Damn, play some night.
on that, so I can play that whole thing. Then I have a PlayStation 1.
Okay.
I have a Nintendo 64.
I fucking love that
Yeah.
N64.
It was the first. That was the first one. Well, I'll tell you what I have, and then I'll get into the next part. So I have N64. I have a Dreamcast.
Nice.
I have a GameCube
Love the game.
with the Game Boy player,
Oh,
which is cool.
I didn't have that.
Plays Game Boy Advance or
Yeah, yeah.
regular Game Boy up through Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
Then I have. Wait, what else do I have?
We don't know.
Well, then I have in portables. I have a Nintendo DS. I have a Game Boy. I have an original Game Boy.
Nice.
The brick. I have 2 of those actually. Now the second brick
brick.
that I have is a very special one that I got from a pretty cool dude in the Philippines.
Santa?
Say basically, even though Santa was expensive, usually he's free. So I wish he was free, but it was expensive, and it is a Game Boy Advance shoved into a brick Game Boy.
Really?
Yes,
So it's
Does it have
custom.
so
triggers?
it's custom. No, it doesn't play Game Boy Advance games. So it's locked in Game Boy. So okay, so
Wait a minute.
wait, no. Hear me out, guys. So the Nintendo DS Lite I have plays Game Boy Advance games already,
All right.
as well as my Game Boy player on GameCube. I can play Game Boy Advance games that either of those ways. But the custom Game Boy Advance is locked in Game Boy Color mode, so
Okay.
it can only play Game Boy and Game Boy Color games, but it's a backlit screen. So I get to play original Game Boy
There
and Game
you
Boy
go.
Color on a backlit screen, and it's got a rechargeable USB battery.
Damn.
All right,
How much
let's-
that? How much you drop on that?
Well, it was like $250. Yeah, it was- I was worried it was a scam. I had to pay the guy through Western Union. It was kind of
bro.
like
You took some gambles there.
I did, and I was like, this guy just seems. After I talked to him for a minute, I'm like, this guy's just a fucking nerd like me. So he's cool, and he packed it all nice. I got it. It was perfect. And yeah, so and then I have a PSP, and now I have a Switch. So I bought a Switch.
Do you think you're addicted?
Kind of, yeah,
That was
a little bit.
Yeah. Have you always played games? Big into games?
It's kind of weird. Like when I was a kid, I got like all those systems. The whole reason I got all these systems again was because I had sold them when I was a kid. I sold them at a garage sale. I sold everything I had for like $90, and it was like, yeah, it was great because I wanted to buy alcohol and weed or whatever I wanted to buy,
right.
Well, not just that, but I wanted some money. So I sold it all, and I regretted it ever since. So I rebought everything.
Damn, dude. How much did you drop on that NES?
It was only $65 when I got
I've
it.
seen those things go up there, man.
Really?
They're getting up there now, but here's the thing. So I've never been huge on like necessarily collecting the games themselves. I just purely want to play them. So what I did was for all of the systems I mentioned, I have some method, whether it's a flash cart or a modification of the system, that allows me to play whatever I want on any of them.
Really?
So I have a flash cart for NES that has an SD card in it that plays any NES game I want. Oh, I also have an NES Classic, and I have a Super Nintendo Classic as well.
Oh, you have those too.
And I have a Raspberry Pi.
What the fuck is that?
So that is just a really tiny emulator box, basically.
Okay.
And that I can play all the systems I just mentioned, in addition to arcade games, to MS-DOS games.
Okay.
Like, I'm really into
What's
it.
the percentage of games you actually play?
Oh man, it's very small compared to like all the messing around I do with the various systems. Like getting all the right ROM sets, the good working copies of games is like a chore. And there's some games that you have modifications for and things, so it's like a second job in itself, just trying to get that stuff working. Sometimes you run into a game.
Balls deep.
Yeah, dude, but I can load up anything. One day I plan to have a game room where I just have all that stuff set up at will and can just turn on a system and
That
just
would be
play
crazy.
whatever you want to play.
That's pretty awesome.
You guys set up my PSP, so
Yep.
I can play a whole bunch of shit, which is dope.
Yeah.
The Switch is sweet. What do you think about the Switch?
Switch is amazing, dude. It's honestly, the Switch might already be my favorite console like I've ever had.
Fucking
It's
sweet.
Damn, yeah.
And I've only had it for like a month.
Let's hear Shark Attack. What's your SharkCast review of the Switch? Because we already reviewed it. 1 out of 10.
Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta give it like a 10 out of 10. I mean, the thing is great. And see, here's the other thing too.
First 10 out of 10.
First 10 out of 10.
On SharkCast tonight, 21st episode, everybody.
You can mark it.
Fuck,
So,
that might be the last 10 ever on SharkCast.
Dude, I'm emphatic, man. Here's the thing. There's another reason I'm probably giving it a 10, because I know once it gets hacked.
Yup.
And it's already been hacked actually, but once there's a reliable hack that can do everything, you're going to be able to load up emulators on that, where I'm going to be able to sit there on a portable Switch playing any Sega Genesis game I want, playing any PS1 game I want, playing any whatever game I want, just loading it up on my portable Switch. That's incredible. Like,
It's powerful enough. You might even be able to get through like PS3,
GameCube, maybe Dreamcast.
You can probably get through all of those systems, because it's remarkably powerful considering it's technically a portable.
Yes.
What is your favorite game?
That's a tough question. Oh man,
Favorite question.
I had that on my list.
Yeah, my favorite game.
Was it GoldenEye?
No, it's not GoldenEye.
Slappers only.
I honestly, man, that is so hard. That is so hard for me.
We got Steve sweating.
You're gonna have me sweat, man, because
Give me your top 5.
top 5.
Just
Oh,
a few
Jesus.
that you love.
A few that I love. Okay,
You were just talking about Sonic.
so I was talking about Sonic Mania. Sonic Mania is cool. I love the
Is it in
Sonic
your top
series.
Oh,
it's
you're
in
a
my
Sonic
top
fan.
5. Like Sonic 2 is probably up my top 5.
Really?
Sonic 2. Probably. See, it's hard for me because I haven't
know.
I played so many games, but I haven't beaten them.
Okay.
I love Zelda games, like that whole series. Like I love Zelda games. I loved Ocarina of Time, but I never beat it.
Which is bullshit.
I love like even like arcade games like Galaxian. It's probably up there.
Sorry,
Galaxian.
I'm passionate.
Damn.
I'm sorry, Galaga, not Galaxian. Galaxian's real good, but Galaga's.
Are you
better.
a fan of Rygar?
I haven't played that one much, but I know of it. I know of it. Yeah.
What's your least favorite game that you ever played?
Ooh, my least favorite.
Fuck, I got a bunch of those.
Oh,
dude.
dude.
Of course, you did,
Superman
Jeff.
64
Oh my god, that one was so
worst
bad.
game
is
ever, right?
incredibly awful.
Superman 64. I think I've rented that.
I rented
And
that
you
too.
were-
Blockbuster.
And
Yeah.
it ruined your
was
childhood.
They used to rent free game, or it was a family video. They'd give you a free rental if you had A's on your report card.
Damn.
That's right.
I,
Oh,
rent-
shit.
I rented
I don't
Legend of
remember. I
Zelda
never
like
had
4
A's
times
on
in a row.
I didn't
Ocarina
know
of Time.
that. I actually found Ocarina at a pawn shop for like $7 in like 99 and bought that.
Really? Yeah, it's so much.
That is a terrible game, though. I remember that game.
What? Ocarina?
No, I'm talking about the Superman.
Yeah, the Superman one was
dude,
terrible.
that
Dude, I
game's
remember that
awful.
shit.
That game is terrible. Streets of Rage, like those are sweet,
Those are sweet
games. Those are fun as hell.
I don't know how I
beat-
feel about
I
the
beat
beat
it.
'em up.
Oh,
I like
those are
beat
my
'em ups.
jams when I was younger.
It's too much of the same thing, and I'm just going bam, bam, bam. Just like hitting them.
Yeah,
I like
but-
those Ninja Turtle games though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I did when I was a kid. I tried to play them a little bit more like recently.
Oh, dude, they're still so
I mean,
good.
I'm sure they're still sweet.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, 3 Turtles in Time. No,
Yes,
4 Turtles in Time.
Yeah.
There's just like so many guys.
Three's
First
the
one
Manhattan.
Yeah, the first one was so fucking hard.
That game's ridiculous. Like you,
Why is
Oh,
it
the
so
first one for the NES.
Why is it so
I have that
fucking
one.
hard?
it's so hard.
I think I
Games
have
are so weird. Games were so weird back
Are
then.
we still talking about Ninja Turtles?
Yes,
Yes.
that first.
Oh, dude,
The first one,
So
I have that
difficult.
one, and it's
I fucking love that though. I played the shit out of that with my buddy
Apparently,
at his
people
house.
say that if you want to like try to really progress in the first Ninja Turtles game, your best bet is to pick Donatello because his staff has.
yes, I've heard
reach on
that.
it.
Yes, you're right because that's what I do when I play that game. Is I always pick Donatello because
I always
yes,
kinda
his
like
staff goes
Donatello.
out the furthest, and you can stand kind of back from everybody and not get hit. But you get hit
there's a
eventually.
whole
and
bunch
you
of
die.
hard games like that, and you can't like once you get the game over, it's you got to start again. Like that 3D World Runner game,
Which is-
NES, hard,
Yeah,
hard to do.
I was just gonna ask
Back
about
to level 1, bub.
I've never won a race in F-Zero ever.
That's a hard game.
F-Zero.
dude.
Why did they make them so freaking hard?
I don't know.
Wasn't there an F-Zero for Dreamcast?
No, for GameCube though.
They did make
F-Zero
a GX.
GX.
I was like, I want to play it, but it's probably hard as fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah, I burned a copy of that. Actually, yeah, my Dreamcast reads burn. Like I can play burn discs on it, so I just
Dreamcast-
burn discs for it.
Dreamcast died because you
got
could
all
just
the-
burn them.
swag.
Oh yeah, Dreamcast I burn games. The PlayStation 1 that I
remember the
bought,
Dreamcast.
I bought it for $15 from Disc Replay. Just happened to have a mod chip in it. I got so lucky.
Really?
Already had a mod chip. I just I can burn games and play them. I can burn games on my Dreamcast and play them. I can burn games on my Sega CD and play them. And
So you're just a big giant pirate.
I'm a dirty pirate.
So you're. So how many years in prison could you get for?
If
Boys.
the FBI is listening, my name is Steve Stocker. I live
Let's
at
take 5. Where can you listen to us?
SoundCloud,
SoundCloud. Where else?
iTunes.
iTunes. What do you need to do when you listen to us on iTunes?
Like, subscribe, and share.
That is what you need to do.
Also, if you don't fuck with SoundCloud and iTunes, there's another place you can find us.
And where's that?
Google Play,
Google Play.
Or
We're on Stitcher. What else?
Stitcher, and Dog Catcher. Go
I
ahead.
don't know what the fuck Dog Catcher is, but
Neither
apparently
did I,
we're
but
on.
we're on it, and we fucking look good as fuck on it.
We back.
So how about that, Shaun White?
How about
I
all
didn't
these
see it.
USA snowboarders?
Yeah.
That girl, that 17-year-old, I can't remember her name, and then that other kid. Did you see his interview?
No.
It's so funny. He's like a young kid, Josh. Sorry.
Nope, you good. 17-year-old, right?
No, so just go to YouTube because it's going to be the easiest to find. I don't think he's 17. The girl was 17. Type in 2018 Winter Olympics
shit.
snowboard
I forgot.
interview.
That fucker comes out tonight.
What does?
Black Bunter.
I am so excited.
Yeah, we know, Josh.
What is
Oh,
it?
it is out
Oh,
tonight.
Black Panther.
I want to see it this weekend. Snowboarding, or you could just probably write, yeah. Interview snowboard. Okay, it's this kid, but that's not the interview. Go down. It's so funny because he just answers all these questions. Damn it! Find out his name. What's his name?
Red Gerard.
Red Gerard.
Red.
Interview.
Blue Gerard did pretty well.
Yeah.
Type in interview because it's just going to come up with all of his highlights.
Gerard guy. That was one of my favorite games.
Damn
Pokemon
it!
Silver.
Where the fuck is
What
his
game?
interview?
Pokemon Silver.
Oh. I only ever played Red.
Right here. Yes.
This right here.
Yes. This video is funny. Okay, watch
I
this
know.
video. Because he answers all these questions like everybody wants to answer these questions.
Oh, that is a great still frame right there.
What's your fucking problem, man? You only played one?
Refresh that bitch.
I know.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
so refreshing.
I
Red Gerard's gold medal winning performance in men's slopestyle.
I hate when they have other people talk. Just give me the video.
Yeah.
Just give me the video. Please.
it's all about that ad revenue, man.
I know, we're trying to get it. It's a bitch.
We haven't actually tried yet.
This video is short as fuck. Go in here where right here. Yeah.
Much in my head. It was jaw drop. Honestly, was jaw drop. There wasn't too much in my head. It was kind of crazy to me.
Oh wow, he's the youngest.
First of all, I was competing with
Oh, he is
the best in the
7.
Olympics,
No,
with
young as
Marvin
me.
Matthew right there, and
I think he is 17.
It was crazy. It was really wild to me that I got first place. That was.
This isn't the funny part.
Yeah, I'm still having a really hard time believing it.
Gerard will go.
Damn it, they didn't even show it. They're like, how do you feel about winning the Olympics? And he's just like, woo. Or some shit. He just answers these questions so funny. It was cracking me up.
Meme worthy.
What do your parents think? They're like, they were just drinking beers. It was just funny.
It's awesome.
Find that video on your own time because it's good.
Okay, so I don't know if anybody was paying attention. I asked Steve what his favorite Pokemon game was.
You got to expose me, huh?
Yeah, I did. I would. I have to. This is.
Jeff
I'm
likes
ashamed.
Pokemon.
Huh?
You like Pokemon.
Oh yeah, I'm not.
It's something that he actually likes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I like Pokemon.
I believe you. I like it too.
Doesn't like you.
I know. I've only played Pokemon Red. I didn't even realize until a year ago that Pokemon Blue was the exact same game, just with minor differences. I thought it was kind of a different game. I know, and I just went through the whole retro gaming thing. You're like, this
guy
poser.
knows nothing.
This poser.
He just doesn't like Pokemon. Did you ever watch the
No,
show?
I did watch it, yeah. I never.
Did you watch the show, Jeff? Mm-hmm. It's a great show.
I enjoyed it. I just never got super into it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but I always enjoyed it. And honestly, here's the thing, though. I was going to rebut you because I was going to say they are coming out with a mainline Pokemon game for the Switch.
I know, baby.
Yeah, so I'm going to get that for sure. That game, I'm not going to miss. I will play that game.
Sure, yeah.
Because I do like the game. One thing with even Red, I feel like I sucked at it.
No. I think it'd be hard to be sucky at Pokemon.
I just feel like I don't know, maybe my friends are just too good at it because I compare myself. I'm like, how are you this far in the game already? We've been playing, me and my buddy were playing for a few hours a couple summers ago, and we were playing it at the same time on our own systems, and he was leveling up so much faster in the same amount of time, and I'm like, dude, I'm just like, I suck at this. I'm giving up.
I
feel like
there's a
that game-
Pokemon method that I have when I'm playing.
Okay.
And it's tested, tried and true.
Okay.
That ever since fucking Pokemon Red to the newer ones, when you first start off on the fucking on your adventure, you will encounter, like, one of the first types of Pokemon you'll encounter will be some bird. And every game has like their own bird. You get that fucking bird.
You level
Because
his
by
ass
the
up.
end, that bird is going to be one of your fucking main G's.
Huh.
I don't give a fuck because and this is just it's everyone
Pidgeot.
right from get Pidgeot. Dude, there was another one.
That's what I had.
Talonflame. I was making bitches bleed with Talonflame. Okay.
Okay, so it's like you're kind of just saying like this guy is so important to me. I'm just gonna keep like pouring a bunch of resources into him where I'm leveling
he just
him
keeps on-
up,
he just keeps on getting more and more badass.
teaching him new
Well,
stuff
and you got to
before.
level up your other guy that you get.
See, because it's like you're okay. I get it because like for me, it was always like, oh, I got this guy and he's more powerful already than this guy. So really, I should just level him up now.
Yeah.
And I feel like maybe that's what's fucking me up because
that's what's fucking
what
me up.
you're saying is you
and-
got like your level 2 guy that you just caught, but you're gonna just keep leveling him
yeah.
up.
And in the beginning,
See, that makes sense.
In the beginning, you got to be like looking for Pokemon in the beginning
Yeah.
where you're like getting in a lot of battles, so you level all your guys kind
But
of up.
I felt like I was doing that too, but I wasn't beating gym
we gotta
leaders.
switch this up.
Yeah.
This is a question that we once asked ourselves on SharkCast. Since you're a SharkCast guest,
Yes.
we will ask you. You get to pick a sandwich, and it's called the Steve. What's on it?
Steve
Okay.
is picky. Steve is
Okay.
like,
Okay, then this might be, this
Well-
might even be better.
Oh, man.
no
deny-
offense, Steve.
he did not
Because
deny
Jeff's
being
always
picky.
calling me picky. Steve.
No, but
right?
I don't
Josh,
know.
where is he? Sleeping?
Okay, so let's think about this. So it's probably
Playing with a dog.
it's probably like some Italian bread, like
Okay.
thick sliced, you
Sure,
know, like
okay.
thick sliced, really crispy crust, but really soft on the end and doughy on the inside of the bread.
Yeah.
Okay, even sourdough
Is
would
this a
be
warm
good.
sandwich?
No, it doesn't have to be.
Can
Can
it
just be
have to
really
be?
fresh bread. Absolutely can be.
Oh,
Yes.
so your sandwich goes both ways. I like that.
It does. You could do it either way. You could do it toasted.
Oh.
Ooh, you could do it just kind of warmed up or like steamed almost. Like, I don't know. Something.
I've never steamed a sandwich.
Yeah, I can't say I've steamed one, but it kind of sounds good right now.
It'll be like soggy.
So they're
like, I like this extra water in my bread.
No, see, I guess that's the wrong thing to say. I should clarify and say lightly steamed because
You're like in the shower. You're like, just enough. Just enough.
see, I don't like soggy bread though.
As soon
So
as I'm done with
maybe
this shower, it's chow time. I'm going to Flavor Town, motherfucker.
okay. So I like roast beef.
Okay, it's your sandwich,
So
Steve.
I'd say
you can
like
put anything you want in
a
there, bud.
roast beef.
Mark that.
Maybe even like a. Okay, write that down.
No, it's just for editing purposes. It's funny. Let's go.
Maybe some provolone or cheddar would be
You
good.
can have
Provolone
both,
or
actually.
cheddar?
Either, yeah,
It changes up the sandwich completely, the cheddar or the provolone.
it does. And I guess if I had to choose, I'd probably go with the cheddar.
Okay.
I'd
Sharp?
probably go with the
Mild?
sharp. Yeah, sharp.
Okay.
Sharp.
Picante.
Yes.
Okay.
Spicy cheddar.
Okay.
And then maybe some onion, probably raw. Maybe
Probably
even,
raw.
Maybe some,
Not very sure on
could
a
be
sandwich.
grilled. Could be grilled. Okay.
Depends.
Or steamed. No, I'm just
So
kidding.
you're like sandwiches like a Five Guys thing, like you can order.
Yeah, I'm like a very like make it your way, BK.
Just like a Subway style.
Steve, it's the Steve.
It's a Steve. It could be anything.
Like it's the Steve.
It's what you make it.
It's a Steve.
It's actually not a bad idea. Like to have a sandwich place, and the reason I ask is I've always kind of wanted to open up my own sandwich place connected to
Really?
connected to a brothel.
Connected to a brothel.
Yeah, think about it, dude.
Yeah.
You know, some guys are going to go in there, have a little bit of fun, and then they're going to go want a sandwich afterward.
One place you get a foot long, one place you bring your foot long.
Absolutely. See, dude, you're on board with this.
Yeah.
But it's going to be like a nice sandwich.
Yeah,
place,
it has
too.
to be.
Yeah, it's next to a brothel. It's not going to be like shitty.
You know what?
It's not next to a brothel. It's in a brothel.
It's so funny that you're mentioning a sandwich shop with a brothel because I used to work at the real quick story. I used to work at the McDonald's at 16 and Crocker, and I remember there was a bust. There was a Subway and a strip mall nearby next to a nail salon. Nail salon was given rub-n-tugs and some other shit.
Nail
Did you
salon,
get one, dude?
damn.
But no, I never did. I didn't even know this was going on. Otherwise, I might have, But
Indulged.
but anyways, I guess the reason they got caught was
You like how I
because
do the manicure?
I need a manicure.
So, when's the handy start?
He's getting his toes done. He's like, are you gonna,
Are you going to...
You gonna put the little separator thing between my toes? No, but
separate my toes?
I guess the giveaway, what they did
on your balls.
was if the gentlemen that were coming wanted extra services, the thing was you had to knock on the back door.
Ooh, okay.
But Subway was right next door.
And they're like, stop knocking on the fucking door.
Exactly. So people were knocking on the Subway door. And Subway start getting suspicious, like, yo, what's going on? Like, people are knocking on our back door pretty often.
Hey, boss, people are asking us for hand jobs. Hey,
They're asking for a side of mail, really
Craig?
suggestively.
Craig,
Can you come here? There's a guy.
he asked me for a hand job, dude.
It's like one of those young kids that work at those stores.
I'm a sandwich artist.
I'm gonna make these sandwiches.
Can you paint me sandwich
Latex
artist?
gloves.
Can you get this door?
Oh my god, dude, that's awesome.
But I guess that's how they got caught, because Subway was like, yo, like, call the cops or whatever. And was like, something's weird, and they figured it out.
Damn.
It was all
Cops were
because
like-
of the sandwich shop.
Subway snitching.
So it's a good idea to put the sandwich shop in the brothel, because then they're not knocking on the wrong door. They get their services.
yeah, definitely. The thing is, though, I might be losing a lot of revenue. Like, some people don't want to go to a brothel. They just want to have a sandwich.
Well, they wouldn't know. It'd be behind the dumpsters.
No, dude, my brothel's not going to be behind the dumpster. It's going to be very nice.
Oh,
It's going to be an experience, and then you get a fucking gourmet sandwich. You can get a Steve. It's whatever you want.
There's no
separately
separation.
too. You can get a Steve.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have Steve on the menu twice.
It's whatever you want.
Well, I guess I'll take the Steve.
I'll have the Steve.
Like,
That's the code.
talking to the girls. Do you do Steve?
Do you know Steve?
The chicks are like,
you know the
I'm
Steve?
Steve friendly.
Steve's, no, they say
I don't
Steve's.
do Steve.
They say, yeah,
I
Steve's a great guy.
I used to, honey. Not anymore.
Oh shit.
Now you're my Steve. All right. So you got steamed you got a steamed bun, some roast beef and cheddar.
What's the condiment?
A lot of sex.
So-
He doesn't like mayo.
So, yeah, this is hard
I'm not
because
trying to put you on this.
see, no, because I like mustard, but on
Not
a sandwich
enough?
like that, see, I also,
a sandwich like that.
but I can do like oil, I can do like vinegar,
So it's whatever you want.
How about some drizzle?
Steve, it's
I can
your
do some drizzle. Well,
What's your
Honestly-
perfect sandwich? What would you put on it? What condiment? Would you do the oil or would you do the mustard? Or it kind of depends on the day.
it depends on the day for me, man. Like, I really,
What do you think would sell best at a sandwich shop? Mustard or the oil and vinegar?
it's
Or both?
the mustard. I'm going with the mustard. Maybe some lettuce too, because it's a little crisp.
Maybe.
Yeah, for the texture?
Maybe
And you got them grilled onions on there.
you can. Yeah.
Maybe grilled.
Yeah, maybe. Boom. Power outage. we are going to jump subjects. And now. Do you think they pour them in there like that, everyone?
I think they do. I think that's the secret.
Difficult.
Man.
That's why they're so expensive.
I don't know how much they were. Oh man,
Yeah, we're
they're
just
so
back.
good. They're my new addiction.
Pajoys. You
Pajoys.
You guys want to do a quick SharkCast review of Pajoy? Just
an impromptu.
yep, Pajoy.
Not as good as those ones that they sell at Weiss's.
Oh,
Those things in those tin cans.
Yeah,
You know
those.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah, what the fuck? Pralines.
Pralines.
Procky.
Or, what?
No, not Pocky.
No, not
but
Pocky. I know what you're talking about.
Pajoys, I thought were first Pockies.
But
Oh.
you know what I'm talking about, Jeff.
Yeah,
they're
they're
in
called-
a tin can. Yeah, they're delicious. I like them better than those. Those are good.
Well, those are
Yeah.
just bigger.
Yeah, they're bigger, but they have like a different, like the chocolate tastes different.
A
Like
different
the outside
core.
does. Yeah, they pour them in there like so crazy. They get it all over their hand a lot.
It's like a hose.
You just imagine.
It's like a hose over the shoulder.
Pajoy compared to other ones, 6.5. 6.35. This is serious, Steve. So
I really take my rating fucking seriously.
You're really thinking about it.
I don't want to give it too good a rating.
I'm good for 7.5.
7.5?
Josh, 7.5 is
I'm going
Josh's.
Okay.
It 5.57.
5.5.
Oh, jeez.
7.
Well, I'm going to be like an 8.8 for me. It's
you
not
like
a 10, but
We'll
it's
have to-
great.
We'll have to
I don't think
bring you the
10's
other ones. What would you rate those other ones? Would you rate them higher?
No.
You are such a fucking. You just sit at home. You're like
Well-
fucking the Scrooge of everything.
No, but are you?
No,
hey,
I am. I hate fun.
I have a question, Jeff. Are you a chocolate guy?
No, I'm not really a sweets guy.
See, there
Yeah.
you go. I can agree.
Yeah, but we're comparing it as its thing. We're not comparing it to every like I'll eat pizza over that. Like pizza compared to these.
No go.
These are twos.
No.
Pizza's like
Pizza's the only 10 that's ever been made in food.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what?
I had a piece
What did
today.
you do? What was yours?
8.8.
8.8.
Yeah,
You're gonna ask me a question?
I was. Do you like thin crust or Detroit style?
Detroit.
Or Chicago?
Here's the thing.
Fuck Chicago pizza.
It's okay.
I want
It's not as good as
lasagna.
Detroit.
I like Detroit style. I'm a Detroit
Yeah.
style fella. Tastes good.
Me too.
I think it's the best
It's
pizza in the world.
perfect.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's the
Yep.
perfect amount of
Fucking
crust.
Jets. Let's
The crust.
Jets.
Life is short. Eat better pizza. Why the
Let's
fuck do you
get
say
Jets.
life is short? That's such a weird thing.
Yeah, I know. Comparing it to your pizza, like light.
Life
We're gonna
is
die soon,
short.
so eat this pizza.
It's fucking pizza.
No, it's definitely definitely Detroit
Jets
style.
before you die.
I do like the other pizzas. I don't necessarily discriminate against any pizza.
Oh, for sure.
Except for I found this one that was crazy that had noodles in it, and I'm like, I don't know
What?
about all that. And
We've been talking about food for like fucking like a half hour.
no, that's good. Our listeners will be
Okay.
like,
A half hour.
Here's my segue into my next thing. So, did you hear about the food stamps are going to be, or it's a proposition for food stamps to be replaced with like food boxes? They
Yeah.
give you what, like they give you what you get. How do you feel about that? Because I'm like, I kind of almost like that. And I usually,
I don't know
I like
because
that they have the freedom to. It depends on the situation.
I get what you're saying.
Depends on the
I
situation.
get what you're saying, but I have like kind of a different outlook on EBT or food stamps, and my outlook is that yes, that comes from taxpayers' monies, but it's also like without EBT, that Kroger that's down the road that bitch wouldn't be in business. That thing is, people make their paychecks off of that EBT. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I mean,
but this is gonna like flush.
I know, but it would
these
also
people.
eliminate that money.
Or they're just gonna.
Would it also eliminate that money that's going into even Weiss's, who accepts EBT? Like that's money.
Yeah, but it's money that I'm paying. Should I be paying
I understand.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to give you like another perspective of it.
But I'm trying to give you. So should I be paying for another grown man to eat? It depends on the situation.
Yeah.
I'll pay for I'll pay for kids. I'll pay for
The disabled.
I'll
Sure.
pay
The
for
elderly,
people. Yeah, elderly. Or like handicapped people.
But you don't want to pay for
like
Steve.
an able-bodied person.
An able-bodied person and they're not working. This hopefully would flush them out.
No.
But it's iffy. Because it's like, should you have choice? You're still getting the food. You're still getting the food. Should you have the choice? I like your point though with the grocery store, because it is a factor in it.
Yeah.
But which I didn't really think about.
I had my hours. I got my hours
Because
made
around
up
here in the fucking hood.
Yeah, and EPT,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And also too,
Sorry,
business
Steve.
owners.
No, it's okay.
Kurt told me this. He gets that money faster than opposed to credit.
Oh, I believe that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just
He doesn't get that much, but around here I could see.
Yeah.
sure. No, it's just
Let Steve's got something to
Well,
say.
I'm
no,
sorry, Steve.
I was
Sorry.
just gonna say my view on it is like, I'm okay with it as long as like if let's say if I get in that situation, then it's there for me. Like that's cool. Like knowing that I pay into it, and then like, oh, if I get down and out, like, and it'll be there for me, cool. But if it's like I'm gonna pay into it, and then I get in that situation, it's like, oh, fuck you, like you can't get this.
See, but it's
then
not.
I'm gonna
it's
be
not,
pissed.
Let's remember, it's not getting rid of it.
yeah. Okay. No, there's still.
It's
gonna
just
be
limiting your choices.
Sure.
Because
Right.
you're not coming in because I've worked at the grocery store and I've
Yep.
seen people buy filet
Yep.
with fucking EBTs. And that kind of
Yeah.
pisses me off.
Yeah.
That's when it's like because you're eating better than me, and I fucking work full time.
I
Yeah,
work full
exactly.
time and I'm feeding a grown man.
Yeah, no, I understand that. That's fucking dicks. You know what I'm saying?
And then they got a nice car. Like people
Yeah.
taking advantage
Yeah.
of the system. Like I said, people who fucking are
Old dirty
doing
bastard.
it and they need to do it. I am totally down to help people, but there's this other thing. Like if we limit their choices and we have more like our tax, we're still going to be paying the same amount of fucking
Okay,
taxes.
I can tell you
where the
something.
fuck is the money going to go if we don't give it to these people? Where's it going to go? I wish I knew.
I don't know.
Space.
I know, right?
Here's something that'll piss you off.
It's like I'm still paying for some bullshit.
Working at the local Kroger. What people would do is they would wait for like pop to go on sale. They would go buy the pop, and it was like cans, like cases of pop. Dump it out in the parking lot. They'd buy it off EBT, dump it out in the parking lot, and then go take
Get
the deposit.
cash.
And then get the deposit and get cash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I believe that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. You
Oh,
definitely
God.
believe it.
See,
You just-
and there's
I
like
never
such
thought of that
shitty
scam before,
fucking
though. That's
people.
crazy.
That's why.
there's this certain thing that Kroger does, and it's for their what the fuck is Kroger's brand name? Special K? No, it's not Special K.
It's just Kroger.
Okay, well they have pop, and they'll put
Yeah.
it on sale for like $2. It's stupid because you actually make profit off it because they're not selling it for, you're getting like 10 cents back because of the fucking deposit on it. So people just wait, dump it out in the parking lot. It's not like there's a law
Right.
that says you can't do that.
The money for them was free to begin with, and then they get whatever they get off it is it's profit.
It's weird.
They're just extra free money, basically.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
But do I don't know.
I don't know. It's tough.
I think it's a good idea to limit it. I see your point on the helping the employees at Kroger, but that's it. I don't give a fuck about Kroger.
Here's what-
they're going to be doing just fine.
Here's
Yeah.
what I question myself on. Like, we all need food to eat. unfortunately, you don't need Red Bull
Yeah.
or Monster Energy drink.
Or filet.
Or Cocoa Puffs.
No, I guess you don't need filet.
Or filet. Or lobster tail.
No, I guess not.
Or Cocoa Puffs.
You need Cocoa Puff, Steve. Okay, it turns the fucking milk chocolate.
We'll give you food.
Or Cookie Crisp.
See, I don't know. I'm not opposed to the whole just giving. I'd take the food.
Or if there's like boxes with certain different stuff, like
I just don't
this
wanna take- I just
package,
don't wanna
and then
take-
there's this package.
I just don't want to take cereal away from children. I grew up in a diabetic house, dude. Our cereal sucked.
Oh, man.
All right, you know what sucks? Cornflakes.
Cornflakes
With sugar, though.
with sugar. Yeah.
Guess that wasn't in my house.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Do you like honey bunches of oats?
Yes,
Delicious.
it's delicious. Are you kidding me? With almonds, I'll fucks with it all
I
day.
know, it's so good, ain't it?
You know what I
is
didn't
good.
know was good?
I
You know
was
what,
just talking about food again.
you know what I didn't know was good was Raisin Bran up until my teens. I was like, Raisin Bran's the jam.
It is, dude.
I should try some Raisin Bran.
Raising the roof is more like it.
I bought some Captain Crunch the other day. Hurts your mouth though. Cuts up your mouth. They're hard. They're hard as shit.
I love Captain
All right,
Crunch,
no,
man.
okay. Well, I want to know what's in the. I want to know what's in the box.
See, I feel like they would have to like
Bread,
make
milk,
it different.
eggs. For some reason, that's like the trifecta. The bread and milk I understand, but I've never got the eggs part. Whatever.
It would have to depend on like the households, but it would be like, I don't know, just limiting choices. I don't know how it would plan out or like pan out, but I don't know. It's something that I thought I'd bring to the.
No, that's a good one, Danny.
Podcast.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Don't kill people.
Yeah, don't kill people.
Sorry,
It's a good rule to live by.
we have to fucking.
We got to do it again.
We have to address this fucking shooting shit.
Yes, we do. That was. It's like
No,
Yeah.
you're so sick of it, and it's just like fucking again. Like
I know.
I feel like we just went through
and
this shit again.
everybody's pointing fingers, and like nobody really knows what to do. Let's be honest.
Sure.
Yeah.
Everybody has their opinions, and like my opinion right now is probably going to piss someone off.
Sure.
But like nothing is happening.
No.
Nothing's happening. We're just talking about it, pointing fingers. We sit on it, and it happens again. Happens again. We bitch about it. It's just this fucking cycle.
Yeah.
And nothing happens. Like, I don't even want to fucking hear people's opinions on it because
Has it become a copycat thing at this point?
To a point, I think.
what, like with the shooter,
Just mass shootings. Like,
people see it happening and they're
well, you've heard of like
gives them the idea.
copycat like
Yeah.
killers. Like
yeah.
they'll like copy someone they've seen in the media, try to go bigger and better, and it's like I don't even necessarily know if like it's like, well, fuck it, I'll go shoot up a fucking large gathering of people.
Right.
It's fucked, dude. I seen a video on Facebook today. One of the kids at work showed it to me, and I'm like, man, that's
I've
And
seen that.
that's really fucked up. I mean, you don't really see anything in the video that I seen.
You see that
but
one
you see enough.
lady laying with
Yeah,
blood.
yeah, there's blood. It's-
Jeez. I
Fucking
didn't
A,
see
man.
any of it. I don't know, man. It just it's like, what do you do? I mean, I think it is a mental health thing.
It is.
But the thing you gotta figure, like
Definitely.
they said that
What
the
is-
gun
Sorry.
was purchased legally. So it's like, well, okay, so for all the people saying we need better laws, it's like, well, I mean, they lawfully bought the gun, and maybe the people are saying the laws aren't good enough,
Yes.
which I think, what's the, like, I don't know. I feel like there's so many common sense things you could do to increase security. I don't feel like that's necessarily a bad thing. It doesn't mean we're taking away
it's not
everyone's guns.
Yes, it's not a bad thing. Everybody's talking about like it's a terrible thing. Like if you can just legally get it and you're not a fucking psychopath, then you should be fine with them just like having stricter
Yeah.
things happen with it.
You should, and I agree with that. And I also think it's hard though because there's so many unique situations. Like when you really think about how many people there are in the world, how many people you know, how many people are in your community. Think about how many unique personalities you know. Where it's like,
Totally. It's going to be tough to
You're not going to
fish out.
necessarily spot the signs
No.
every time because
No.
some people, now we have so much knowledge that has accumulated in recent years. Like we're creating like every day, like we're creating more information that has ever been created in history before us
Yes.
until today. Like every day we're generating that much data. So people that learn to do these things have a lot more source material to go through where it's like they can be more devious, more undetected.
Yeah.
Okay, I get all that.
more
I get
on
all
the
that.
up and
What
up.
I don't get is why don't you hear about this happening in London? Why don't you hear it happening in Italy? It's like,
Well,
it's like
It is true.
it probably happens.
I'm sure it happens.
I'm sure it happens too, but god damn it, it doesn't make fucking.
I don't know why it happens. Like nobody has an answer. And I don't know, man.
It's shitty. It's shitty. That's all I can
I
say.
feel like
it's fucking
we
shitty.
can like increase and make it like stricter to get guns.
Yep.
Just because.
And we need to prioritize mental health.
And do I want,
both
like-
of those need to go hand in hand?
Do I
a
want the
bit.
kids' schools to be like armed with like dudes?
right?
I don't know. There's no fucking answers to it.
No.
I'm just kind of spitballing. But long story short, please don't fucking. I don't know. Raise your kid right, and
if you feel you want to do this, if you feel you want to have a be a mass murderer,
shoot yourself.
write to us at SharkCast Podcast at gmail.com. We'll talk about it.
We'll interview you.
Lift it on ya.
Oh man.
Oh boys. Oh boy. Fuck, what else was I going to talk about?
You got some nerdy news. Fuck the gun shit. I'm sorry,
Nerdy news.
everybody. We
Nerdy
just had to
news.
talk about it.
There are some things that I've seen floating about the airways. Pretty much everybody's just talking about Black Panther and how it's going to fucking rock.
I want to see it.
We know, Josh. Okay, I think it's going to be a good movie, but now
It's going to be the best movie.
here's
I'm skeptical too. kind
now
of, honestly.
here's where I'm going to piss some people off. I think it's going to be a good movie, but I don't think it's going to be any more special than the rest of the Marvel movies. Like they know the formula, they know what to do.
They
I
all are
understand.
similar. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's going to be good. Yeah. I know that, you know, the African American community is stoked about it for representation, and I get that. But as far as, you know, special effects or anything, I don't think I could be completely wrong. You know, I could go see this and just be like, it could be fucking glorious. I want it to be. Yeah, I'd like to see it. What's your plans on it, Steve? Everybody's talking about the damn thing.
Yeah, I might see it. I'll probably see it eventually.
You're not really
I'm-
super into the super movie.
Yeah, I like superhero movies. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes there's so many where it's like I just can't keep up.
There is so many.
But when one catches my attention, I really like it. Now, I loved the first Avengers. I thought it was great, and it took me off guard. Guardians of the Galaxy caught me off guard. I loved that movie. But then when I saw like the second Avengers, I was like, no,
Well, yeah,
I don't like it.
you've already lost that like tonal shift.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because you've already you can't dude, I'm never gonna play Skyrim again.
Right.
You know, I'm never gonna play Skyrim for the I can't.
You can't recapture it. That's
No.
the thing. It's hard to do.
So yeah, exactly. That's my thoughts on it.
I never played Skyrim.
Dude, I told you about Skyrim. I used to call into work.
Oh my God. What would you say? I'm playing Skyrim.
It was
Playing Skyrim.
It was the Kroger, and it was a union job. So I'd just be like, I'm sick.
Nice.
Nice.
I used to do the same thing.
Josh is feeling ill, but he just said he used to do the same thing. You couldn't just walk away from it some days.
Let's before we forget, let's review this fucking Kratom and give it rate it.
Yeah.
So Josh's is going to be 1.5.
I don't know. I feel good. I just got a little bit dizzy.
Yeah, you don't look as pale anymore.
Yeah, I laid down for a second.
You look
But
better.
you did look a little pale. I don't know if it was because of that. That would suck.
That would
Yeah.
really lower Kratom's review.
Yeah.
But it's inconclusive. We don't know.
The
Too
evidence.
many variables right now.
Yeah. What do you think, Jeff? 1 out of 10.
1. Never again.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I feel fine.
I don't think I feel anything.
Oh.
I thought you said you
I've
were feeling
enjoyed it.
weird. You said that you were
I
feeling.
always feel weird though.
Yeah, but come on. You didn't take any more because you were feeling weird.
It could have been that.
Okay, thank you.
I thought you took another one. You
So
didn't
you're
take
feeling
another
weird,
one?
So
No, I didn't take another one.
Jeff
Oh,
didn't
okay.
like it 1. That's fair. I kind of liked it, to be honest with you, because I just feel fine.
Yeah.
It's 8.
Oh, damn.
Really?
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to go 7.68.
Wow.
Because, yeah.
Specific.
Well, it's kind of weird, but at the same time, I feel really like relaxed and calm, but I also feel focused.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is it supposed to do?
Make you relaxed and calm and feel
that what
focused.
it's
No, I'm
supposed to
just
do?
kidding. I don't know.
It's just a leaf.
Then what's the point of it?
Well, because we feel relaxed, calm.
Oh, okay.
We feel better.
Is that what it's supposed to like?
Well, it made you feel weird.
So I'm never relaxed or focused.
Well, then you don't know what it feels like. So it's tripping you out.
Yeah, maybe the effect is different.
Some people feel anxious and
It made me feel
agitated.
anxious.
Okay.
Oh, wait, go back up to the main thing. Low dose stimulant effects.
Stimulant like
Look at this
Nice.
girl. She's like, ooh.
It was that Kratom.
Oh, look, no, some users experience an uncomfortable anxiety or agitation, something like that. You
Yeah.
clicked away. I couldn't
Yeah,
tell.
I'm sorry.
So I feel like Jeff is feeling
This
the
guy's like,
latter. Maybe a little bit, but not quite.
Drowsiness, calm, dreamlike mental state. It's a cough suppression.
Reductions in symptoms of opioid withdrawal. Exactly. It's working for me.
Increased energy and alertness.
Fine right now.
Really?
I don't even need the fentanyl anymore.
Heightened libido.
Dude, you can't hide my libido.
Damn, dog.
It is what it is.
All right, boys. How deep are we into this bitch?
About an hour 50.
Josh, give me your Kratom review before we fucking.
So I'm going to throw
this
out
bitch.
there that I think that the reason I was feeling a little sleepy is I drank a bunch of coffee earlier, and I think I just had a nice little caffeine crash there. So
But you were so damn pale. Dude.
Yeah,
you were
that
like
looked
pale. Like we all noticed it and didn't say
yeah,
it.
no. I get passy outy sometimes.
For sure.
You know that. That being said, the Kratom.
That's probably not a good regular thing to. It's like, yeah, it happens. Like,
Yeah.
that's not normal.
7.5.
7.5. You liked it. Yeah. Okay. Kratom.
Grade them.
Did we talk about Russia and the Olympics yet?
No.
No, I thought Russia wasn't playing because they like steroids.
They are playing
They're playing like
As-
under a different thing.
oars.
Orcs?
Or oars. OARS.
Oh,
OARs, like the band.
Yeah.
I was like orcs. I might watch it.
Boat oars.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. The rowing team or whatever.
Yeah. Could have swore I wrote down what oars stood for, but I didn't. Olympian athletes from Russia. There it is. Olympic athletes from Russia. But their colors are gray and denim, which is so Russian, like so drab. But they had to do it because they can't show the Russian colors of the Russian flag.
Yeah.
Why?
That was the trade-off. So they let the Olympians participate in the Olympics, but because Russia got fucked for all the doping shit, they couldn't
had to do
actually.
I heard they were. This is a cool little thing, Danny.
That's my for when I play music. But yeah, I did see that. But I think they're doing good, aren't they? Do you know?
I don't know.
I thought Russia always does well.
Yeah, they do.
In Russia, well does you. I can't do an accent.
Russia. We've gone through this.
Yeah, we can't fucking do that shit.
Who was here for that? That was Steve. Nick.
That was Nick.
Yeah, that was funny.
Steve.
That's Steve.
Steve's right here.
Well, dude, you've had so many band members since the time I've known you.
I think that me being on here makes all the pool sharks having been on here now.
Correct.
Has Josh been on yet?
No, Josh
Who's
hasn't.
Josh?
Who is Josh? The pale guy, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, he's on the couch. Sorry.
All right.
Let's end this bitch.
Wait.
Thank you. Oh, you got nerdy news or something?
Actually, there is something. That Teen
Okay, give
Titans
us some
show. That Teen Titans
quick.
show that's supposed to be on that like DC All Access streaming thing.
Oh,
Might be kind of fucking lit. I could definitely see me buying that and never watching it.
will be a streaming service though, so you just have to.
Yeah, dude, I got like so many streaming services right now.
Yeah, me too.
Never watch TV. I have Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime. I have
Got it,
fucking
got it.
YouTube Live.
Oh,
I
got
have
it.
all of that. And you know how much
Damn.
TV I've watched in the past week? Zilch. I haven't watched shit.
What do you do then?
Just jerk off.
All right.
So you should just keep your internet. That's it. That's all you need.
Yeah, no. Well, I'm only paying for some of them. Like, I pay for the Amazon Prime. I pay for the Hulu. And then
You gotta watch The Path. If you got Hulu, you gotta watch The Path.
from what I'm hearing, dude, there's so much goddamn TV. I don't
Yeah.
have enough fucking time.
I know. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I need to
Okay.
get rid of fucking Netflix because
I don't think
I
you
get
should
excited
rid of
about some shit, but I barely watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the shows you do watch, you watch a lot more than I. I still haven't watched Punisher.
You need to watch Punisher.
I know, dude. I know, I'm
watched
fucking
it.
up. But no, I was seeing something with the Teen Titans show that they're throwing up on there, the live action one, and I'm like thinking to myself, like,
It's
they could do
live
it.
action?
Yeah,
Really?
Dude, that would be cool. I would want to see that.
yeah. So
How much is the monthly
I think it's
subscription?
gonna be- I don't know.
It's like at next time you see me, I have that
$200.
shit.
$11,000 every 4 years.
That's
It's a
weird
deal when
payment
you work
schedule.
it out.
For the amount of content they're putting on there.
It's worth it, guys.
I'm talking to other people. I've talked to other people, and they're like, "Yeah, I have this service." And I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" Matt Weiss has one, and he's like, "Yeah, dude, you don't know what that is?" And I'm like, "No." And he's like, "It only streams anime."
Oh my
Whoa.
God.
Oh yeah, that's what it is, Josh. It's Crunchyroll.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah. Uh huh.
You know what I thought it was? I thought it was when he was telling me about it, and he kept calling it Crunchyroll. I thought it was a service that sent Japanese snacks.
To your house?
Yeah. And he's like, "No, dude, it's anime." And I was like, "Oh."
Some like sushi in a box. It's
I was
old.
like, "Oh shit, dude, can I try some of your Japanese snacks?" How about you try my Japanese snacks?
Dude, you got to get that fucking weird meat.
Oh yeah, from Clifford. He's bringing the shark.
Clifford the Big Red Dog meat.
That, but that other shit. What is it? Cheeseburger?
Oh, cheeseburger in a can. I forgot all about that, dude. I would have bought that. I'd have bought that over to Kratom.
Oh, shit.
I got those Croatian beers still.
Nice.
But do they come in a can?
I did not know about this.
No, they're not here either, so we can't have them.
Dude, what? Are we doing the shark meat?
I told Clifford to not come back to the States without the fucking shark meat.
Fermented shark meat. It's
called
going to be terrible.
Wow.
What?
Andrew Zimmern.
Andrew Zimmerman's like, "This sucks."
You know
He
somebody that
is-
can get this?
My boy's going to where the fuck is he going? Norway or something for 10 days?
Oh wow.
Or Iceland.
I don't. You'd have to ship it somehow because I feel like they wouldn't allow you to bring that.
I feel they would allow you to bring that.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. They're pretty tough about that shit.
Does it need to be
Food shit.
refrigerated?
No. No,
Oh, it
it
doesn't?
doesn't. No, it's
Ew.
fermented shark.
Oh wait, yeah, I guess. Yeah. Makes sense.
I don't know, dude. You really think
It's
they
meat
wouldn't
though.
Well,
It does not need to be refrigerated.
Okay.
Trust me.
Okay.
it's fermented.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the longer it's been out, probably the better.
It's like jerky kind of or something.
No, it's
I have
wet as shit.
I have no idea what it's like.
It's supposed to be terrible. Let's end this bitch because I gotta fucking work super early tomorrow, and so does Steve.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I gotta work.
Thank you, Steve.
Thanks for
coming
having
on
me,
this
guys.
podcast, especially last minute.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
fun
yeah.
too. We had some fun.
We'll have
did.
you on again for sure. 'Cause
Oh yeah.
it's super fun. We love you.
See you.
All right. Love you guys. Even though you bite me.
Chop it down like wood. You chop it down if you could. You chop it down like wood. You chop it down if you could.
Okay, so I like roast beef.